Welcome again to the continuation of the topic integration. We want to see how to integrate these two questions we have on the board with shortcuts. But before then, we want to derive that shortcut and see how to derive it so that we can now use the shortcut and solve this. Now, for you to integrate this, you say integrate sine power n x dx, where n represent the power. Now, we now say, okay, let me split it to integrate sine n minus 1 x sine x. This is from the principle of indices, which says that if you multiply these two together, it will be giving you sine power nx. Then you now say, okay, for me to do it, because this is a product function, I will call this my u and call this my dv. Remember, in product function, there is a formula that says integration of u dv equal to u v minus integration of v du. So we apply this while deriving the shortcut. So from here, we realize that u equals to sine n minus 1 x, then dv equals to sine x. Then, if we are to get our v, because this is dv, means the differentiation of v is sine x. Because integration is opposite of differentiation. When you integrate the v, you'll be getting v. So when you integrate the v, you have v. Integrate sine x equals to minus cos x. Okay? Then, what is our du? Du means we should integrate and we should differentiate this. How do we differentiate it? Now, what we do is, this has power. It has power. Then, what we do is differentiate cos. Differentiate sine, we have cos. When we differentiate sine, we have cos. Because, let's write it to us so that we understand what we are doing. This means that u is equal to sine x raised to the power of n minus 1. They are the same thing. So, to differentiate it now, differentiate sine, we have cos x. If we differentiate sine, we have cos x. Then, you now say, use the power, multiply. The power multiplying spiritual one here, will be giving you n minus 1. Then, you write sine x and say n minus 1 minus 1, n minus 2. So you'll be having this to be n minus 1 cos x sine n minus 2 x. So that tells you that when you differentiate this, you'll be having this as your answer. We now say, let us put them in this formula. Integration of what is my u? Sine n minus 1 x. What is my dv? Sine x dx equals to, we now say, what is our u? Our u is n minus 1. No, our u is sine raised to the power of n minus 1 x. What is our v? Our v is minus cos x. Okay? Then we now put minus integration. What is our v? What is our v? Minus cos x. Then what is our du? We have m minus 1 minus cos x. We now have m minus 1 cos x sine n minus 2x. So that is our v du. That is v this times du. You give you this. Now we start sorting out. We say this implies that what is this? Minus cos x sine n minus 1x. Now we sort out this. Cos x times cos x, this minus times this will be giving me plus. Minus times this will be giving me plus. Integrate. Cos x times cos x, that will be cos squared x. Then this will be giving me sine n minus 2x. Okay? Then we continue. Then we know the equivalent value of cos square x from the formula that says sine cos squared x is equal to 1 minus sine squared x. So we have this to be minus cos x sine n minus 1x plus, we now bring out n minus 1 out. Then say integration. What is this? 1 minus sine raised to power 2x bracket sine n minus 2x. Okay? Then we now say, okay, n minus 1 integration. This times 1 will give me sine n minus 2x. Then this, let's bring in bracket. This times this will be giving me minus sine. Now, if you watch this, this is sine, this is sine. Then, because they have sine x, you say n minus 2 plus 2, that will be giving me n x. Okay? Okay, so plus minus cos x sine n minus 1x. Then what we now do is that, remember what we have here is equal to this. So all you are seeing here is equal to this. Now we say let's call this I. Remember, this is what we are integrating. And this is equivalent to this thing that we are using it to get to this point. So we now say this is equal to this. We now say integrate sine n x is equal to this, because we say is equal to minus cos x sine n minus 1x. Let's write it on the other side of the board. So since we said this is equal to this, this is written here, and from here we go to this point, we now say everything here is this sine n x dx is equals to minus cos x sine n minus 1x plus n minus 1 plus this times is n minus 1 integration sine n minus 2 x plus this times is will be giving me minus this times is will be giving me minus, I will now say minus this times is n minus 1 integration sine n x. So we say let's take this to be I. We say I equals to minus cos x sine n minus 1 x plus n minus 1 integration sine n minus 2 x minus n minus 1 I. That means everything you see here is your I. As we say, let this be your I. Then this is minus this side. Take it to the other side. It will be giving you I minus this. Coming to that side will be plus n minus 1 I equals to minus cos x sine n minus 1 x plus n minus 1 integration sine n minus 2 x. Okay? So when you factorize, you will be having I when you factorize, you will have I bracket. If you remove I here, we'll be having 1 plus, if you remove n minus 1, okay, so equals to minus cos x sine n minus 1 x plus n minus 1 integration sine n minus 2 x. Okay, now 1 minus 1 0, so this will be giving us any I equals to minus cos x sine n minus 1 x plus n minus 1 integration sine n minus 2 x. So divide both side by n, divide both side by n, divide both side by n. This will be giving you this. And then cancel this I. And what is that your I? Integration. What is that your I? Integration sine raised to power of n x. That is our I because we wrote it here. Dx equals to minus cos x sine n minus 1 x all over n plus n minus 1 over n integration sine n minus 2 x. Okay, so what we now do is, this is the shortcut we have to use. We say our shortcut is that integration of sine raised to power of n x dx is equals to, then we have derived the shortcut, and let's write it out here. Minus cos x. It means when they ask you integrate, you say minus cos x sine n minus 1x all over n plus n minus 1 over n integration sine n minus 2x. So look at the shortcut we are to use. Let's apply it here. To solve this, our n is 4. We say integration sine 4x dx equal to minus cos x sine 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1. Our n is 4. Equation number 1. 4 minus 1, 3x all over 4. Then we now say plus 4 minus 1, 3 all over 4. Then integration 4 minus 2 sine squared x. So we need to integrate sine squared x. After integrating it, we now multiply to 3 over 4. We now say integration of sine squared x will be equal to, we apply the same rule, minus cos x sine 2 minus 1, 1. So sine x all over 2, sine x all over 2, plus 2 minus 1, 1 all over 2, integration 2 minus 2, 0, sine square 0, 2 minus 2, 0, so sine x raised to the power of 0. Anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. Integration of 1 is x. So 1 over 2 integration of what? 1. Because 2 minus 2, we are just sorting out this. When we sort it out, we multiply to this, then multiply to this. So 2 minus 2, 0. Sine x raised to the power of 0, 1. Integration of 1, x. So integration of 1 will now give us x. We will be having it as what? X. So that means that what we have finally is the integration of sine 4x dx is equals to minus cos x sine raised to the power of 3x all over 4 plus 3 over 4 bracket minus cos x sine x all over 2, cos x sine x all over 2, then plus x over 2. So that is it. We now say when we multiply out, it will be giving us, this times is minus 3 cos x sine x all over 8 plus 3x over 8 plus 6. Then minus cos x sine raised to the power of 3 x all over 4 equals to integration sine 4x dx. So this is the final answer. When you use this shortcut we derive here. This is the shortcut we derive. So let's solve this next question. To solve it, we also use the shortcut to get it. We now say integration of sine raised to the power of 6x dx is equal to, our n will be 6. We now say, we start writing minus cos x sine 6 minus 1, 6 minus 1, 5x all over, what is my n? 6 plus, what is my n? 6 minus 1, 5 over 6, integration 6 minus 2 sine raised to the power of 4x. Okay, what is the integration of sine raised to the power of 4x? Look at it. We now say that means that the answer to this minus cos x sine raised to the power of 5x all over 6 plus 5 over 6 bracket. I'll write the answer I got here. Integration of sine raised to the power of 4x gave us this. Minus cos x sine raised to the power of 3x all over 4 minus 3 cos x sine x all over 8 then plus 3 over 3x over 8. So my final answer will be minus cos x sine raised to the power of 5x all over 6 plus this times is minus 5 over 48 minus 6 times 24. So that will be giving me, this times is minus 5 over 24 cos x sine raised to the power of 3x. This times is minus, that will be giving us minus 5 over 5 times is 15. 6 times 8, 48. When you divide, it will be giving you 5. 3 here, 5. 3 here, 16. So 5 over 16 cos x sine x. Okay. Then this times is 15 over, so still plus 5 over 16x. 5 over 16x, because 5 times 15 over 48, that was 5 over 16x. And I say plus c. Plus c. So that is the final answer to the solution. Final answer to the question that we said integrate sine raised to the power of 6x. Why this one is the final answer to the question of integrate sine raised to the power of 4x. So that is shortcut. So this is the shortcut for integrating sine raised to the power nx. Any power given to you, you can use this and sort it out. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like the video. See you in the next video.